Your legs weaken first. Seniors, eat these 5 key foods to strengthen them. Why your legs matter. Hey there, did you know that as we age, our legs are often the first part of our bodies to show signs of weakness? Yeah, it's a tough truth. You might not notice it right away, but over time, those little signs of weakness start to show up. The stiffness in your knees, the ache in your calves, and that moment when you stand up and feel like you need a minute to gather your strength. It's all connected. Now, I know that aging isn't easy. It's not just about the physical changes we see in the mirror. It's also about how we feel inside. And when our legs start to weaken, it can feel like we're losing a piece of ourselves. Our independence, our ability to move freely, to stand tall, to walk the way we used to. Suddenly, getting around becomes a struggle, and we can't help but wonder, is this just part of getting old, or is there something I can do about it? Well, I'm here to tell you, yes, there's something you can do. And it starts with what you put on your plate. In this video, we're going to talk about 5 key foods that can help you strengthen those legs, keep you moving with confidence, and feel better each day. Because the truth is, we have more power over our health than we often realize. By making small, simple changes to our diet, we can kick those aches to the curb and give our legs the strength they deserve. So, stick with me, because I'm about to share some life-changing tips that could make a huge difference in how you feel tomorrow, and for years to come. Are you ready to take that first step? Let's dive in. Section 1. The science behind weak legs in seniors. All right, let's talk about why your legs might feel weaker as you get older. It's not just in your head. There's a very real reason why this happens, and it has everything to do with the way our bodies change over time. When you were younger, your muscles were strong, resilient, and worked together to keep you moving. But as we age, our bodies naturally begin to lose muscle mass, a condition called sarcopenia. This doesn't happen overnight, but over time, the muscles in your legs become weaker, and that can affect your ability to walk, stand up, or even just move around with ease. You might start to notice things like pain in your knees, stiffness in your hips, or tiredness after just a short walk. Why the legs first? Well, they're the most used muscles in your body. Think about it. Every time you get up, take a step, or squat down, your legs are at the center of all the action. When they start to lose strength, everything gets harder. It's not just about muscles. Bone density can decrease too, leading to joint pain, or even the risk of fractures. And let's face it, falls become a bigger concern as we age, and that can really knock your confidence. But here's the thing. This doesn't have to be the way it is forever. Yes, it's a natural part of aging, but that doesn't mean you're powerless. By understanding the science behind this, we can see that there's a lot we can do to help combat it. And that's where your diet comes in. What you eat can play a huge role in building and maintaining muscle strength. So don't feel like you're just destined to slow down. It's never too late to give your legs the nourishment they need to stay strong. In fact, I'm about to share 5 powerful foods that will help you do exactly that. Let's move on to the good stuff. Section 2. 5 foods to strengthen your legs. Eat your way to stronger legs. Now that we've covered why leg weakness happens, let's dive into the 5 key foods you need to eat to help strengthen those legs. These aren't just any foods. They're packed with the nutrients your muscles and bones need to stay strong, flexible, and ready for whatever life throws your way. I'm not asking you to make drastic changes, just small, consistent steps that can really add up over time. 1. Lean proteins. The building blocks. Let's start with protein, because your muscles absolutely love it. Protein is the essential building block for muscle growth and repair. When we eat enough protein, we give our muscles the fuel they need to maintain strength and fight back against that natural muscle loss that comes with aging. As you get older, your body isn't as efficient at using protein to rebuild muscle. That's why you need to increase your intake. But don't worry. It's simple. You can get protein from plenty of delicious sources. Think about lean meats like chicken and turkey, or fish like salmon and tuna. For those who prefer plant-based options, there are also great sources like tofu, beans, and lentils. Why this works? When you eat enough protein, your muscles can regenerate, become stronger, and help you keep your mobility. So whether you're grilling a piece of chicken or adding some tofu to your stir-fry, remember that you're doing something awesome for your legs. 2. Leafy greens, the power of vitamins and minerals. Next up, we have leafy greens. Yes, the superheroes of the vegetable world. These greens aren't just good for your overall health, they're crucial for strong legs too. Why? Well, leafy greens like spinach, kale, and collard greens are loaded with vitamins A, C, and K, and they also have an impressive amount of calcium and magnesium. Calcium helps strengthen your bones, and magnesium helps with muscle function. When your bones and muscles are both strong, you're setting yourself up for success. How to include them? You can easily add leafy greens to your diet. Start your day with a healthy spinach smoothie, toss some kale into your salad, or make a quick stir-fry with Swiss chard. These greens are versatile and easy to incorporate into almost any meal. Why this works? They not only support bone health, but also help reduce the risk of injury. If you want to keep your legs strong, don't skip out on these nutrient-packed veggies. 3. Fatty fish, omega-3. Fatty acids for joint and muscle health. Let's talk about something delicious and heart-healthy, fatty fish. I'm talking about salmon, sardines, and mackerel. These fish are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which are great for reducing inflammation and supporting joint health. As you might know, inflammation can cause joint pain and stiffness, making it harder to move around comfortably. By including these fatty fish in your diet, you're helping reduce inflammation, which can have a huge impact on how well your legs feel. How to include them? Enjoy a piece of grilled salmon, a sardine salad, or maybe even a healthy tuna sandwich. Just a couple of servings a week can make a big difference. Why this works? Omega-3s do wonders for your joints and muscles. They reduce inflammation, help with mobility, and on top of that, are great for your heart. So, this is a win-win for your whole body. 4. Nuts and seeds, the tiny powerhouses. Nuts and seeds are like little powerhouses in a tiny package. They're packed with healthy fats, protein, and minerals like magnesium. Magnesium helps your muscles relax and contract properly, which is essential for movement. If you're experiencing muscle cramps or tightness, magnesium-rich foods might help ease that discomfort. Top sources: almonds, walnuts, chia seeds, flax seeds, and pumpkin seeds. They make perfect snacks or can be sprinkled on top of salads and oatmeal. Why this works? These tiny snacks are full of muscle-loving nutrients and healthy fats that keep your legs in top shape. Plus, they're easy to grab on the go, so they fit perfectly into your daily routine. 5. Berries, antioxidants and anti-inflammatory power. And last but definitely not least, we have berries. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, they're bursting with antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties that help protect and heal your muscles and joints. In fact, these colorful fruits help reduce muscle soreness and inflammation, which means they're great for maintaining your mobility and preventing injuries. How to include them? Add a handful of blueberries to your morning cereal or yogurt, blend them into smoothies, or simply enjoy them as a snack throughout the day. Why this works? The antioxidants in berries fight off oxidative stress, which can cause wear and tear on your muscles and joints. They're sweet, delicious, and powerful, just like you. Section 3. Putting it all together. Your new leg strengthening diet. All right, now that we know exactly what foods will help you strengthen those legs, let's talk about how to put it all together. The best part? It's not as complicated as you might think. Small, simple changes can have a huge impact on your overall health and leg strength. 1. Creating a daily meal plan. If you're feeling overwhelmed about how to start, don't worry, I've got you covered. The key is to add these foods to your routine slowly. Start by making a list of the foods we've discussed: protein, leafy greens, fatty fish, nuts and seeds, and berries, and try to incorporate 1 or 2 of them into every meal. Here's an easy-to-follow breakdown for a 7-day meal plan. Day 1, breakfast. A smoothie with spinach, chia seeds, and berries. Yum. Lunch, grilled chicken salad with kale, walnuts, and a light olive oil dressing. Dinner, salmon with a side of roasted sweet potatoes and broccoli. Day 2, breakfast. A bowl of oatmeal with almond butter and a handful of blueberries. Lunch, tuna sandwich on whole grain bread with a side of carrot sticks. Dinner, stir-fried tofu with mixed veggies and a sprinkle of flax seeds. Day 3, breakfast. Scrambled eggs with spinach and avocado toast. Lunch, a turkey wrap with leafy greens, a bit of cheese, and a side of grapes. Dinner, baked mackerel with quinoa and steamed green beans. 2. Incorporating these foods into easy recipes. The best part of this? These foods are easy to work into recipes, no fancy ingredients required. Here's how you can incorporate them without spending hours in the kitchen. Protein-packed smoothies. Blend up some lean protein, like Greek yogurt, spinach, and a handful of your favorite berries. You've got yourself a quick, delicious breakfast or snack. Stir-fries and salads. Add lean protein, leafy greens, and a sprinkle of nuts or seeds to a stir-fry or salad for a nutrient-packed meal that's ready in no time. Baked fish. Salmon or mackerel is easy to bake in the oven with a few spices. Serve it with roasted vegetables for a complete meal. The key here is simplicity. You don't have to become a chef to eat healthy and strengthen your legs. With just a few tweaks to your regular meals, you'll be nourishing your body with the essential nutrients it needs to maintain muscle and bone health. 3. Personal challenge. Now that you have the tools to build a leg-strengthening diet, it's time to take action. I challenge you to try incorporating one of these foods into every meal for the next week. Just 1 week. That's it. You'll be amazed at how something so simple can have a huge impact. Here's a little challenge for you. Track your energy levels, how your legs feel, and even your mood after a week. Take note of any improvements. Do you feel less stiff? Are your legs feeling more capable? Write it down, because that's the power of small, consistent changes. You've got this. Section 4. The emotional takeaway. More than just physical strength. Okay, so we've talked about the physical side of things, nutrition, muscle strength, and all that jazz. But let's take a moment to really think about why this matters beyond just physical health. Because for most of us, aging is about more than just how our bodies look or feel. It's about quality of life, independence, and feeling good in our own skin. 1. Aging and identity. As we get older, it's natural to start feeling like our bodies aren't what they used to be. Leg weakness or difficulty moving around can often feel like a reminder that we're losing control. It's frustrating, emotional, and sometimes it even makes us feel less than. But I want to remind you that weak legs don't define you. You are still strong, still capable of achieving so much. Think about it this way. Your legs are the foundation of your freedom. The ability to walk, stand, move about the house, or take a stroll in the park isn't something to take for granted. The simple joy of independence is what many of us cherish deeply. And even though we all go through changes as we age, there's so much we can do to protect and nurture that independence. Don't let leg weakness steal that from you. 2. Empowering seniors to take control. Here's the thing. Aging doesn't mean you lose control. You have so much power over your health, and that starts with making intentional choices about what you put in your body. You can choose to fight back against leg weakness. You can choose to build strength, confidence, and independence. What you eat matters. It's not just about avoiding health problems. It's about taking charge of your own future. By fueling your body with the right nutrients, you're giving your legs, and your life, a fighting chance to thrive. I know it might seem daunting, but small steps lead to big changes. And every single meal you make that includes these 5 foods is a victory. It's a step closer to feeling stronger, more confident, and ready to move freely again. 3. A personal message. Before I end this video, I want to leave you with a personal message. I know that aging is hard. We all face it in different ways, and it can feel like you're running out of time. But remember, it's never too late to make a difference in your life. You have the ability to change the way you feel, the way you move, and the way you live. So don't let your legs be a source of frustration. Let them be a reminder of how strong and resilient you are. I'm rooting for you. Every step, every meal, and every bit of effort you put into strengthening your legs is a victory. Conclusion: small changes, big impact, and that's it. You now have the tools to take control of your leg health and make simple but powerful changes to your diet that will help you stand strong, walk confidently, and move freely, no matter your age. Let's quickly recap what we've learned today. Leg weakness is something many of us face as we age, but it doesn't have to define us. We have the power to change it. 5 key foods: protein, leafy greens, fatty fish, nuts and seeds, and berries, are not just good for your overall health but are critical for building leg strength and maintaining mobility. By incorporating these foods into your meals, you're giving your body the nutrients it needs to keep your legs strong, flexible, and ready for anything. This isn't just about eating well, it's about empowering yourself to take charge of your health and feel great as you move through life. I want you to remember this. Small changes really do make a big impact. Every step you take toward a healthier diet is a step toward better leg strength and overall well-being. Whether it's adding a handful of spinach to your morning smoothie or enjoying a piece of salmon for dinner, these little habits add up over time. You'll start to feel the difference, and your legs will thank you. But it's not just about the food, is it? It's about taking control of your health, doing what you can to feel better, to stay active, and to keep enjoying life to the fullest. Aging doesn't mean slowing down. It means finding new ways to thrive. And you have the ability to do that. So, I encourage you to start today. Make a small change in your meals, track how you feel, and celebrate every victory. Over time, you'll see that the effort you put into your health today will pay off in ways you never imagined. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I truly hope you feel empowered, inspired, and ready to take on whatever comes your way with strong, healthy legs. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button, share it with someone who might benefit from this information, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on staying healthy, strong, and active as we age. Remember, you are stronger than you think, and it's never too late to start making those small, powerful changes. Take the first step today. Your legs will thank you tomorrow. Stay strong, stay healthy, and keep moving forward.